So what we tried is to geo-reference data from the World Health Organization about clinical trials and make a map of it, so you can see the spread and the development of how the research community reacted to the corona crisis. So it's not about the individual cases and how many people have been infected or are dead, but how many clinical trials have been started to develop drugs, to develop diagnosis, to develop understanding about the disease and so on. And we are working together with partners from the medical hospital in Heidelberg that do the classification of those different trials according to the legend which is shown here. And it started with a very few hundred, and now it's more than 1,500 and so on. So there is a reaction of the research community, as you're aware. Now you also see the spatial dimension of it. But what I really wanted to talk about is geoinformation for humanitarian aid, which is the pillar, main pillar of the Heidelberg Institute for Geoinformation Technology, which is a new institute that I started besides the university. And the idea is to transform the research we do at the university into something practical. So it's a technology transfer. And it has not only...
I'm sorry, just to interrupt, the presentation are not being shared.
You don't see it?
No.
Can any... I think I'm sharing it, or I can try again. It says Bildschirm.
Yes, now.
Oh, okay, so that was this interruption, excuse me. So that was the COVID map of the trials, and now we see the Heidelberg Institute for Geoinformation Technology. So the main pillar, the Geoinformation for humanitarian aid, and two technological side strands, technological groups that work together with the people, mostly on disaster-related activities. I will come to this, to the details in a minute, and basically this is also a little bit the agenda of today's talk, coming from smart mobility and showing where are the connections to humanitarian aid, and of course to big spatial data analytics. So, well, VGI has proved to be a sensible and interesting alternative source for disaster activities since more than 10 years now, I would say, because even at the first earthquake in Haiti,